Oh God. Oh God, guys. We have some pretty fantastic news if I say so myself. You guys know when it comes to these events, a lot of the times they be messing up the format, be showing us stuff we don't want to see, be showing us TV trailers and movie trailers. We saw that with PlayStation early on this week, well, last week currently. But let's talk about the Xbox show. Most of you know this Xbox show is about to come up. And one of the key components of this is Microsoft going to learn from PlayStation's mistakes and make their show better, or make sure they don't do the stuff that's going to hurt their show. And I got something to tell you guys. That I think you're going to enjoy. Aaron Greenberg is really popping off on Twitter. It really feels like they looked at that show or the Island Lords podcast when we talked about it. I don't know. I ain't gonna sit there and try to gas myself up. But anyway, so let's pop over here, man. So let's talk about a couple different statements that Aaron Greenberg has said that where it's really looking like they maybe not necessarily have learned, because a lot of people need to realize that these particular shows are done weeks and weeks in advance, but it does look like a reactionary thing, and I don't necessarily think it is. Now, maybe they could have had like a trailer to Halo's TV show in here that they just ripped out at the last minute because of the reception that happened with seeing Gran Turismo on PlayStation screen. Let's read Aaron Greenberg's statements. Bam. So as you can see, someone said, gameplay of announced titles, please, and CGIs for unannounced titles. Aaron Greenberg said, none of our first-party games in the show are full of CGI trailers. Everything is either in-game footage, in-game footage. Did he just repeat that? In-game footage or in-game with some cinematics. Each of our trailers will be labeled as it is hopefully clear to our fans. That's wonderful news. Now, I would prefer him to have said more gameplay there. It's kind of interesting that he didn't say just straight up gameplay. He actually put in-game footage twice. Well, in-engine footage or in-game footage. So that's gameplay with the first one. I would say, so this is good because we all know that we get tired of seeing not actual gameplay. We get tired of seeing that, and they do it a lot. Like, these studios and publishers love showing us that not actual gameplay. At least they're transparent to a point showing us that. But, you know, they like doing that stuff. And, you know, so naturally we start celebrating a little bit. You know, we're going to see most likely gameplay or in-engine gameplay. Now, for the most part, that's what we should see. Microsoft has been working on this game for like 4 to 5 years, the majority of these games. Fable was announced in 2018. Well, wasn't officially announced in 2018, but they did come out there and they said, you know, Playground is working on a game that isn't racing, that they're going to bring their open world expertise to. So I think that's why a lot of people are expecting gameplay. We have been waiting so long for these games. Showing us a CGI scene is not enough. But let's talk about that fact that this man's said in-game engine or in-game footage. So you know what that means. That means, and if Fable is there, and I think we can all agree at this point Fable's going to be there, that's going to be in-game footage or in-game engine footage. It's not going to be a CGI. You know, I went on here last week and I vocalized that maybe it is a CGI. There's a lot of different scenarios that can go on with Fable. I don't know. That's really good because if Fable's there, we're going to see how the game's going to look in the actual game. Maybe it won't be gameplay, but we're going to see a cinematic. And I think that's where it's a cinematic with in footage gameplay. We're probably going to see that for Fable, if anything. Now, Hellblade, we want to see straight up gameplay. No more of that. We're going to sprinkle some fairy dust or however you guys want to say it. We're going to kind of give you gameplay, but not give you gameplay. Microsoft, we need to see legit combat gameplay from Hellblade. So that's good. Now let's go to the second one. This one was kind of like poking at Sony, and I think it's funny. I personally think it's funny. But let's look at this. Bam. So someone said, I can confirm there will be no movie trailers in our games show. Notice the man said games. He was being very messy there. I assume no TV trailers either, right? Wouldn't mind clarification. And he said, can confirm there will be no movie or TV show trailers in our games show. That's straight up shots at PlayStation. That's what that is. He's like saying, this is a games showcase. We're not going to show you any type of entertainment that's not in the games scene. I don't know why PlayStation thought that was a go. Whoever said to show Gran Turismo's movie theater in one of the biggest, most hyped showcases you've had in a long time and said that was a go, you need to reconsider your future movements when you're doing stuff like that. You know, me myself, I don't care. You know, they showed me something I wanted, and I still think the PlayStation showcase was a complete failure in my personal opinion. But I get it. So, you know, let's go over this. Is this straight up reactionary stuff? No. I would say that there's a great chance none of this was in the showcase or in the what they're going to show from the start. But what I will say, and I think a lot of you can agree here, is this most likely was going to be the way it was going to go. Even PlayStation, doesn't matter what PlayStation did or did not, most likely this is what we was going to say. But what I will understand, and I've seen it happen in the past, is let's say they did have that Halo 2 Season 2 trailer, that Halo Season 2 trailer in there, and then they saw the reaction from this, and they just went over and like, yo, can we just like slice that out? That's a possibility. You know, perhaps there could have been some CGI in this and they could have cut that out too. I will say that there is a chance that there was something that could have been cut out, but for the most part, I would say this is how the show was going to go regardless. But as far as like a TV show, that very well could have happened. You know, they have a Fallout TV show going on, and they have Halo. So, you know, put in the comment section below what you guys think. I think this is a very good sign that we're going to get a good show. Throughout the past years, I would say past 5, we can all agree that Xbox has been very underwhelming to a lot of degrees to a lot of people. But I do feel that everything they've been working up until now is going to pay off this month on June the 11th or 12th. I don't even know when the day is. But put in the comment section below what you guys feel. I'm very curious your guys' opinion on this. Do you think that this show is going to be good? And do you think this was a reactionary thing too? I'm kind of curious to hear your guys' opinion. I don't think it was, but I can see how maybe it did do something like that. But I don't personally see it was. But anyway, put in the comment section below what you guys feel. Until next time, this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.